body is a temple. The body is your vehicle for experience. Treat the body well. Give it what it needs. Hear this, your body is priceless, more complex and more valuable than any external item. So treasure it. The body is your treasure. Your home is a temple, a place of nurture and safety that you can create and create from. Your home supports you. Your home houses your body. Your home keeps you safe. The housekeeper is a temple keeper, holding and nurturing a clear space for growth as a vital aspect of the sacred feminine. The temple keeper creates, holds, and tends to the sacred home in physical form. This role has been devalued, disrespected, and even ridiculed to the detriment of all. So many of us no longer feel safe, still, or peaceful within our own selves and within our own homes. Our homes have become cluttered, not only with meaningless objects, but with oversized wardrobes and freezers and cupboards of lifeless dead food. Things we might believe we need, but in truth, we don't use. They don't nourish us. Useless things, stuff and junk. Not only that, but our homes have become energetically cluttered. We invite all manner of heaviness in through our televisions and through our devices. We let so much drift into the temple and stick to the walls through the screens in our houses. We fixate upon these screens at the detriment of everyone, forgetting the temples, forgetting the family, forgetting ourselves. We forget to clear ourselves after a difficult day. We bring it all home energetically and dump it in a chair. We take it to bed and wonder why we can't sleep, wonder why we can't let things go. Let's be clear on this. A low vibration or negativity of any kind hangs around, heavying everything, dirtying and clouding everything. It builds and sticks and clogs. It degrades and depletes. It's a parasite that feeds off us and continues to do so until we decide to clear it. Hence the importance of the temple keeper. The energy of the feminine is rising. All her divine aspects are beginning to awaken in our consciousness. As this happens, the importance of our temples and temple keepers rise with her, as do practices and habits for energetic health. All nurturing spaces asking to be tended so that we can understand what negativity and energetic residue can do to us when left unchecked. Again, I'll say, negativity hangs around, heavying everything, dirtying and clouding everything. It builds and sticks and clogs. It degrades and depletes. It is a parasite that feeds off us and continues to do so until we decide to clear it. So how do we clear our temples energetically? And how do we learn to adopt good practices of energetic and vibrational cleanliness to promote sacred harmony in our homes? Let us look at energetic housekeeping. And if you're still listening to this, or watching this regardless of your gender, you may be beginning to recognize yourself as a temple keeper. Go with it. Working with the light. Think of all the light of all the stars in the universe connected through a supermassive web, moving through each other and every planet in the cosmos. Imagine the light of our sun and the suns beyond the sun, star after star, streaming pure light into the heart of Gaia and the crystal core of our earth. Feel the ley lines of light activate pure energy underneath your feet, deep in the ground, lighting up all the crystals within the earth, and each crystal also pulling in the light of the stars. Underneath your feet, right now. You have access to so much light. We all do. And we can just breathe in and pull it up to varying degrees. Like anything, the more we practice pulling up the light of the universe, the better we get at it. As we pull up this light, darkness is illuminated and dissipated and begins to lose its grip. And the light is coded to shift energy as it brings in new information and works with the clearing of perception. This light contains each color of the spectrum, and the body can then absorb the frequency of whatever color was clouded. So working with the light is such an efficient way to clear ourselves in the moment. Developing a practice of white lighting the self is an instant way to tend the temple of the body in the face of the pain of negativity. The light of the cosmos can take us out of any contraction. The majesty of the universe can instantly make any problem and all negativity smaller. We all need more light. Consider a practice with the light. Remember too to feed your body light-filled food. Food that is nourished by the light of the sun. Prana-rich, light-filled food. Consider also the light of your heart. Take the time to drop into your heart, to feel your physical heart and build a relationship with the light that emanates from you. Fall in love with your light. Treat the light of your heart with the same love and tenderness as the miracle of a newborn child, because it holds the miracle that you are. As you learn to hold the light and miracle of your heart, you become a beacon of light for everyone you love. You provide a living template for everyone that you love, so that they can learn to love their heart too. So that they can learn to love their precious and miraculous heart as much as you love them. And so it is. To be a beacon of light is sacred spiritual work. This work ripples through you, your loved ones, your community, and your planet. Never underestimate this. Your ability to resist and shift negativity whilst building and holding the divinity of light is a massive contribution to your world. Your home actively assists and supports you to stay in the light. So adopt the practices that clear old energetic residue and bring light into your home. Clear your space, Temple Keeper. And no matter your gender, allow the clearing of your temple to be in line with the sacred feminine. Make a beautiful ritual of cleaning your temple. Consider creating an altar within your temple, for your temple. On your altar, place objects that are sacred and meaningful to you. Use 3 candles. As you light them, remind yourself, I am of the light. I am one with the light. The light is in me. See your altar light up, lighting you and lighting your home up. Ask the feminine to help you clear your space in any way that resonates with you. I ask the Great Mother, I ask the Goddess Force, the Sacred Feminine, Mother Mary, Aphrodite, Gaia, the Star Grandmothers, to help me clean my temple home. So, always think ladies first. Clear energetically before you clean the physical, material aspect of your house. Shift that energy first so the physical cleaning can flow after. The common lack of motivation for housework is caused by heavy energetic residue impeding the physical progress. In other words, the house starts to look clean but doesn't feel clean. So first, let's open all the windows. To energetically clean my home, I run my arm along the walls of my house with the intention of pulling any residue away from the walls. Then I sweep the residue off my arm and out of the window. Sage is amazing for energetic cleansing. Use white sage. Light it, then blow it out and let it smoke. Use intention. I clear and transmute all negativity into the light. Feel the sage support your intention as you move around your house. Know that you are clearing your home. Notice if you feel areas of build-up in certain places, and if so, stay a little longer here. Pull up the light to assist you if needs must. Once I've saged and smudged my home, top to bottom, I can really feel the energy is cleansed. Then I love to burn some resin and call in the goddess. I love frankincense and dama gum especially. I use a chalice. And I really feel myself a temple keeper at this point. I ask, may the goddess bring divine nurture and love to this temple. And this practice in itself feeds my soul and gets me so still and reverential inside of myself. It's such a beautiful ritual. If you prefer to use sprays, essential oils, or incense, this would also work wonderfully. So I take my chalice, my intention to be with the goddess, and I waft this resin around my house, bringing in the energy of the feminine. And when that is done, I'm ready to physically clear the temple. So what I see is in harmony with what I feel. The house is energetically clean, and now I have the motivation to change the physical to meet the energetic. So normal housework can begin. But if you really want to commit to these practices, it's useful to have a really big sort out of that stuff I mentioned earlier. Hear me now. Do not have items in your home that carry painful memories or negative vibrations for you. Dump them. Give them away. Don't keep things just because they were expensive or just because they are rare. The cost of the negative association will be higher than any monetary gain. As you sort through the items in your temple, ask, Does this thing resonate with the creation of a temple that is aligned to the light of my heart? Do I love this item, or is it taking up space or blocking flow? Could I get a better use from this? Do I need it? When did I last use this? Is it useful, or in truth, useless? Clutter is synonymous with darkness. It blocks the light. It stores all kinds of energetic residue that can literally make it hard to think straight. Clarity is what I want to feel in the temple. Clarity, beauty, and light. As we clear the old, we make way for the new, and this is universal law. It's not surprising to feel lackluster or unmotivated at home if it's been the same for the last 10 years, or if there are cupboards full of things that never get used. As you clear your home of the stuff, you make room to bring in higher vibrational objects. Plants are amazing for helping to keep the energy high at home. Consider making room to bring nature in. Plants are master alchemists, turning one chemical into another during photosynthesis, clearing and cleaning our environment, transmuting old energy into new, negative to positive. Plants carry such a gorgeous, giving, positive vibration. Our pets do the same, as do our children. Really see and appreciate the role they play in maintaining the energy of home, the energy of the temple, and make efforts to make home a good place for them in return. If you prefer something that requires less maintenance than pets or children, or you're not very good at keeping plants, consider crystals. The crystals of our earth each carry a pure frequency that can assist us to create our temples. You will need to care for them as they will care for you, keeping your crystals clean and giving them rest from time to time. Be choosy with your artwork and pictures you display. Again, ensure they enrich you. Personally, I love my stone angel and my picture of Kuan Yin. I feel them as especially high vibrational objects that reflect the light within my temple body and home. As keeper of the temple, you have the final say. Be strong with your family when you need to be. They need to feel you reflected in the home. They will benefit from this. As through this feminine role, they also receive the vibration and nurture of the goddess. Consider that energetic residue can be spread through the temple like mud on boots. If family members have had difficult days, encourage them to shower and change their clothes. Clearing energy in this way is a great practice for us all. Practical habits of cleanliness really shift energy as well as germs. Taking salt baths is especially cleansing. Bathing in apple cider vinegar is also said to have cleansing effects. Change your bed covers if you're not sleeping or have had bad dreams. We never want to sit in heavy energy, so wash it away. Use sage, intention, light, and practical cleaning. Be media aware. Detox from TV as much as possible. Turn it off if you're not watching it. Cover it up. Live without it more. Televisions are objects intended for information and entertainment. They are tools that we can use to create a good atmosphere and entertain us if we are awake enough and able to discern. But if left unchecked, televisions can be akin to a toxic gas invading our home. Consider ditching or limiting social media. Be aware of the energy of the radio station or music that you listen to. Be aware of the people in your life that might enter your temple and affect its light. Protect your temple from negative influence and encourage instead the invitation of the positive. Consider singing and chanting at home, or consider prayer. Your voice carries the vibration of your heart, which is connected to the light of the universe. Spread that on the walls instead of BBC News or YouTube. Consider silence. Let silence resonate through your home. This creates a felt sense of peace. Adopt practices that care for the body temple. Yoga, meditation, cooking, walking in nature, gardening, or things like this that nourish you. Recognize that this kind of energetic self-care can create a felt vibration that supports the vibration of your temple home and everyone who dwells there. Once your temple is established, the keeping of it becomes a joy, a practice of gratitude, an expression of divine awareness, attending to the magic of home and hearth and health. As you become a pillar of light, you can expand your light into your temple and vice versa. You can do this oh so privately, knowing the small things are the big things. Your home as a temple can literally generate a positive vibration that can benefit all who live near you. One day, you might encourage them to do the same. As we raise our light into the role of temple keeper, we can amplify our light with enormous strength. To consciously decide to be and hold a beacon of light is a sacred spiritual work. This ripples through you, your loved ones, your community, and your planet. Never underestimate this. Hear me now. The ability to counter and shift negativity whilst building and holding the divinity of light is of massive, gigantic, enormous importance at this particular time on earth. Never underestimate the importance of the temple. Please hold your divine light and keep your temple well. Please encourage others to do the same. Our world is changing and how our light can make a difference. Love your light, hold your light, expand your light. Expand your light into your home. And remember yourself as the keeper of the temple. So much love to you today. Namaste.